According to the Mishnah's tractate Midot, the eastern gate on which was portrayed the palace of Shushan, through this the high priest went forth to the Mount of Olives on a causeway or bridge from the Temple Mount to the Mount of Olives. This was essential to avoid defilement by the graves in the Kidron Valley. The Mishnah describes the causeway from the Temple Mount to the Mount of Olives as an archway built over an archway with an arch directly above each pier for fear of any grave in the depths below. That's a lot of arches, Archie. What's it all about, Archie? By this causeway, the priest that was to burn the red heifer and his assistants took the heifer and went forth to the Mount of Olives. The slope has been a cemetery for thousands of years. Today, there are Muslim graves on this side and Jewish ones on the opposite side. Hey, Archie. Hey, here, Archie. Archie. Hey, Archie. Enough of that, Archie. And on a serious note, the question is asked, what happened to the Ark of the Covenant of Moses? Scripture says regarding the first temple, then the priests brought in the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord to its place, into the inner sanctuary of the temple, to the most holy place under the wings of the cherubim. Above it was the mercy seat, where the high priest sprinkled drops of blood on the Day of Atonement. There is no reference to the Ark being in the second temple.
It was again brought to Jerusalem on the second temple when it was built, and this time was not located in the Holy of Holies because they knew through prophecy that the second temple will be also temporary. So it was hidden again underneath, in a secret room underneath the Holy of Holies. Now we are looking for the Ark of Covenant. You know, this is the most exciting event will be when the Ark of Covenant will be discovered and picked up.
We have in the sources several legends about it. One of the legends says that it was Prophet Jeremiah who had hidden the Ark of the Covenant in the subground of the Temple Mount. This is a later legend, and so are also the legends about the Ark of the Covenant being in Ethiopia, being on Mount Nebo in Transjordan, or for that sake being in Fort Knox. The Ark of the Covenant was made of wood, and wood is a perishable material. It doesn't stand in the climate of this country.
It's a controversial subject. Some say the temple provided supernatural preservative power, in which case the Ark of the Covenant and other items could have been preserved in concealed chambers in the bowels of the mount.
A tunnel that was called in the Second Temple age the tunnel of the priest, from where the priest used to enter directly to the temple and keep their purification.
Actually, I started digging just beneath the Temple Mount from outside a few years ago, and we were very close to the place on the Temple Mount where the Holy of the Holies was located. So we were very close beneath the Holy of the Holies. We believe, we have enough reason to believe that the Ark, the Holy Ark made by Moses, and the table from the temple, and the candle made by Moses are hidden, and other items, many other items, very important items, are hidden just beneath the Holy of the Holies, very deep. And we started digging. We came close to the place, not far than 35 till 40 yards from that place. But unfortunately, when we came so close, the Arabs started rioting and disturbing us, and the government became afraid, and they stopped us. They built just a wall, and we had to finish our digging. But I'm sure that if we would keep on digging, we would find a tremendous result of items from the temple.
We discovered the tunnel from where the priest used to enter. This tunnel will lead us to the room where the Ark of Covenant was hidden. They started immediately to clean the tunnel. A meter after a meter after a meter. It was secretly, nobody knew about it. And unfortunately, one day the media in Israel discovered it and published it. The Arabs started immediately to demonstrate, to throw stones of the workers in the tunnel. And I must say to everyone, we were about maybe just few hours or one day of work to come to the place of the Ark of Covenant.
Are there undiscovered chambers under the Temple Mount?
If they are undiscovered, how shall I know about them?
And do you suspect there are many undiscovered chambers?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Even the surface of the Temple Mount was not properly studied. So I assume that many surprises are still hidden within the Temple Mount, and I guess that we're going to have surprises in the future to come.
And talking about surprises, I've discovered one of the best-kept secrets of the temple for those who are thirsty and heavy-laden: pomegranate juice. I hear it's the ancient secret to good health, drinking pomegranates.
It's vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
Yeah, this is from Jericho.
The pomegranates are from Jericho.
Yes.
Wow, is that good? One for me, and guess what? One for you also. A pomegranate a day keeps the doctor away. Solomon's massive twin pillars in the first temple were covered in a network of hundreds of bronze pomegranates. So he made the pillars and 2 rows of pomegranates above the network all around to cover the capitals. According to the legend of the lost pomegranate, a pomegranate that actually fell off of Solomon's pillars, somewhere around here that pomegranate was buried. Let's look. Wow! Boom! Look at this, the ancient pomegranate. Let's go and cut it open and count how many seeds are in it. According to a certain tradition, they say that pomegranates, each and every one of them, have 613 seeds, representing the 613 laws of the Torah. Let's open it up and count them. One for you, and 612 more for me. 2, 3, 4, 480, 481. Well, maybe some pomegranates have 613, but certainly not this one.